All right, here at Usery Mountain Regional Park to run the Pass Mountain 50K, and it's only 6 o'clock right now, so here a little bit early, but that's what we usually do. They're still kind of getting set up here. Thought I'd get a little video of the very empty start area.
Yeah. How you doing?
Be a lot fuller later on. Look forward to seeing that beer garden later on today too. That should be a good time. There's my guy. He was nice enough to come over with me, even though he's doing the 5K, and really didn't need to be here this early, but he chauffeured me over here. The registration tent has power now. I was going to video picking up my bib, but when I picked up my bib earlier, they actually didn't have their power on, but now they do, so that's kind of fun. And they have the little Aravaipa shop going on. All sorts of fun stuff that you can buy.
Is over there. It's also a little bit marked down because I'm sort of what size you need.
And just a nice bright spot on a dark morning. I saw Haley earlier. Here's our friendly race director. How are things going?
Terry, how are you?
I'm doing well.
50K?
I'm in the 50K.
You've done this before, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I did this one in 2017, and then last year I was injured, so I only did the 25K. But
Every
it's always
time I
fun.
come out here, I'm reminded it's so pretty out here.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Really
2017, the
great
wind really picked up right
Yeah.
before the start, so
Yes.
kind of hoping it doesn't.
I ripped like one of our things, I remember, or that banner.
Although, you know, I heard what happened at Javelina from Knoll, so that sounded like quite an experience.
Yeah, we lost a lot of equipment on that for sure. Yeah, that was a bummer.
Yeah. All right, about 6 minutes to the start of the 50K, and there are more people here now. You have great race, no falling. Sorry.
There you go, Walker.
And it is a beautiful day in the desert for a 50K. Got some cool light coming over there by the mountains, a little bit of reddish glow below the orange. And just rolling along. I am doing an excellent job of my goal. There is no one behind me, so I have started off very conservatively. There is a beautiful cloud-shrouded sunrise off to one side, and the runners ahead of me are disappearing into the distance. So, training run pace. That is the goal today, and I am killing it. I'm coming up on the levee aid station, named obviously because it's next to a levee. Of course, I'll be really embarrassed if I find out later it's not levee aid station, but that's what I remember. So we just drop down off the levee here for a minute and say hi to the wonderful aid station volunteers. And then we go right back up on the levee again. So I am guessing on the first loop, this is one of the most boring aid stations to be at. You guys are awesome for being out here.
Thank you. Did anything?
I don't. A little early in the race for that.
Yeah.
All right, well, have a great day.
We'll see you soon.
I'll see you again. And that was our brief hi to the aid station folks. And then we're right back up onto the levee. So this is the levee trail, and a little hill behind me. Can't see as far right that way right now. And way up in front of me, we see some more runners, and off to my left is Pass Mountain. I'll go around behind that a little bit later today. But first, I'm off to hit Meridian Aid Station. Coming into Meridian Aid Station now. Got some of the 25K runners passing me. And this early on, everybody's pretty much heading straight through.
Watermelons over there, yep.
Thank you guys for being here.
Welcome.
Really appreciate it.
Yes.
Get them. We need water.
Go get them. Got water here. Water, Gatorade.
Climbing up on the shoulder of Pass Mountain. Got various 25Kers around me. The views are really pretty. Everybody's making good progress. I'm making slightly slower progress than everybody, but that is as per plan. Nice train and run today. And it did end up being more overcast, so that's good. Got a good breeze here right now, and lots of cloud cover. So that's making it a lot cooler than it would be some years. Hopefully that cloud cover will last through this afternoon. Hi. That looks complicated. A little rockier on the backside of Pass Mountain than it is on the flat area. Which is okay when I'm climbing, because I wouldn't be going any faster anyway. But not quite as good on the flatter stretches. But I do really like the view as we climb up here. The rock formations at the top of Pass Mountain are really pretty. And I'll take some more video of that later. A little bit higher up on the climb now. Getting better views of the mountains and looking down below. Getting some views out over the valley there. And the wonderful haze continues. May not make for quite the same pictures as a blue sky day, but it makes for way better running conditions in terms of temperature. So I'm enjoying it. Just working our way up the mountain here. If you look up there, you can see the runners that are just going past the taller peak on the right here. They go past right around here, and that's where the trail crosses over the ridge. So it'll be a little while before I'm up there yet, but making good progress. Just wonderful, wonderful views of the cliffs all around here. This is the section that I particularly like. It's kind of a fun climb up this rock outcropping, and it's really hard to capture in photographs. So I thought I would video it today, along with all the people climbing up behind me. Really cool looking area. All right, the star of my show.
There we go.
Doing great, guys. See, the real reason I video is so I have excuses to stop. Good times. And this is that trail that cuts in front of the taller rock area that I pointed out in the earlier segment. So we are all on our way up to cross around that and then go over the ridge while enjoying some spectacular views. Yep, this is worth the price of admission. And up ahead of me I have, in the blue shirt,
Jennifer?
Jennifer. All right, Jennifer, where are you from?
I am from Chandler.
All right, a local.
Yeah.
A local. So do you do this one in training or just for the race?
I'm doing the series,
Oh, awesome.
so I did like a 10K and a 25K.
The Builder
and I do a
Series.
50K. Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Have you done a 50K before?
I am not. And
Oh,
I'm
awesome.
quite anxious about it.
Oh, no, you're rocking it. Says a person who was at the very back of the pack for the longest time. But one of the reasons I'm videoing today is I'm trying to do this as a training run.
So you're in the 25?
I'm in the 50.
You're in the 50.
Yeah.
What are you training for?
The Black Canyon 100K.
Okay. Wow.
All right, and there's our view. We have hit the summit and they are rolling on. Have fun, Jennifer.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. And now we have the very patient person
Exactly.
who's putting up with all of us going past and his very well-behaved dog. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. All right, I guess nominally I should put this away and get a move on. Just finishing up my first loop. Coming back into main camp. Gonna get some water here, hit the facilities.
Good job.
Good job.
Thank you. And then get rolling on my second loop. I'm good on time. There's a 9-hour cutoff and I'm taking it easy and still got good time. I think that's because it's so cool this year. It's just been a little bit easier to actually make time. Jog this a little bit did manage to get my knee. I was just a little careless with my toes at one point and caught a rock and went down. And I don't know if my guy's going to be here or not. Oh, there he is. Hi. Ooh, there's my aid station. All right, here's the aid station. The wonderful aid people. I gotta put the camera away so I can actually get more water. All right, there's Haley.
Yay,
I
nice
tried to
and
catch
Terry.
you this morning when I was actually out with my thing, but I didn't get you. So, all right, I'm gonna amble on. I'll see. All right, I won't see you. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, you will.
All right, now I'm out of here. Just realized I had left my thing on in the pack, so lost a bit of battery. Say hi to the friendly people.
Hello.
And the young man, wave for the camera. Good job. All right, gotta get rolling again. I'm out on the second loop, headed towards Levy Aid Station. And I didn't video any of this section on the first loop. So I thought I would get a little bit of this. It's very pretty. I guess I say that a lot, but I tend to really appreciate the trails I'm on. And currently, I am kind of by myself. Nobody in back of me, nobody in front of me. The 25K is all finished, obviously, since they only do one loop. And I am almost back of the pack on the 50K. I think there's one other person behind me, but I am still rocking my training pace, going nice and slow. The fall I took earlier was on the backside of Pass Mountain. Interestingly, not on the part that I tend to think of as really rocky, which is the climb section, but on the rolling, kind of downhillish part. I was transitioning from a nice easy run to a walk because there were some rocks coming up, and I got a little lazy, I guess, with my toes and did not keep picking them up on those last couple of run strides. So, but I went down pretty slowly since I was already about to walk, but I was not able to save my knee, which is okay. I mean, it's a little sore, but it's not affecting my pace or my running as far as I can tell. So that's good. Hit my hands kind of hard, but they didn't even get cut up. So I would count that as a good fall. Nothing serious wrong. Take two.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Always so much fun. How are you guys doing?
Good to see you again.
Yeah, it is. It's good to see me again. Wait a minute, I could do that all day long. All right. Got some folks on beautiful horses here. Looking good. Good job. Coming into Meridian Aid Station for the second time. Gonna get some water here. I'm actually gonna get my bandanas wet too, because that seems like a good idea. All right, how's everybody doing?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing
I
well.
remember that camera.
You should. It's been here before.
Got off the water too?
I am out of Meridian Aid Station and I am sporting my desert look. I've got my wet shade bandana and I've got my ice on top of my head. And it's a little overkill because it's actually still really cloudy, but there is some blue sky off in that direction. And I figured, you know, with Murphy's Law, if I did not take ice at Meridian Aid Station, then right when I'm going up that steep rocky climb on Pass Mountain, I was pretty sure that's when the sun was going to come out. So I decided I would play it safe, and I guess Meridian's already out of view there. So I've got my ice bandana and I've got my shade bandana on. And I got lots of time against the cutoffs. I was a little bit worried that just doing a training run, I might end up getting tight to the cutoffs, but I'm good. So just rolling along here, enjoying being able to go at an easy pace and not feeling like I have to push. And I'll probably pull this out again on the climb if I'm not feeling too klutzy. I don't want to fall again. So I have been stumbling a little bit. Guess I'm just being careless because I am going slower and I'm probably not lifting up my feet as high. But we'll just see how that second climb goes. So this is another fun little section here. I'm trying to remember, I think it's between North and South Cat Mountains. Just these, it's a tiny little pair of hills, but it's a fun little climb up between them. And then you roll back down again. So very short climb, and doesn't even look like much on the elevation profile, but it's just a steep little section. It's kind of fun. And you just go right down on the other side. So I'll put the camera away so I can go down that at a jog. But first, have to get all the way up to the tiny little gap here. And I don't know if this is the one between the two. Actually, I think this may be just on the shoulder of the south one. I think that may be the other one up there. I just finished crossing through the gap on the climb. I decided not to video over there. My kneecap did start hurting. I think it's getting a little swollen from the fall on the first loop. So I took a little bit of ibuprofen. It was hurting me enough that I wasn't really able to move as well as I wanted to. And that's kicked in and it's helping. But I think I'm going to be a bit more conservative on this section. This actually, not right here, but a bit further on is where I fell on the first loop. And don't want to fall again. But I've got plenty of time against cutoffs, so no concerns there. And a beautiful day to enjoy. I was glad I took the ice at Meridian because it has warmed up some, both because it's later in the day and also because the sun came out a bit. So, at any rate, may not do a lot more videoing on the way back down, just because I'm trying to be careful and, don't want to take another fall or hurt my knee worse. I finished Pass Mountain with no problems and was not at all close to the cutoffs. In fact, amusingly, I ended up with a very small PR, just a couple of minutes, which is odd because I was doing this as a training run and I did very deliberately start slower and I was video logging. But at the end of the day, the weather, which I mentioned a few times during the video, the overcast clouds and the cooler temperatures, ended up making enough of a difference that even though I was going at training effort and wasn't trying to push the pace at all, when I was running, I was probably doing a little bit more running because it was cooler and might have been running a little bit better. So that was an amusing end note to that event. I hope this video gave you some idea of what the course at Pass Mountain is like, and perhaps I will see you out at the race in one of the future years.